Everybody wants to be pro at something. You want to be a professional tennis player, a golfer, basketball, football, baseball, and their secret to success is all the same. Discipline, routine. That is all it is. Something I've noticed is most of the greats run a very similar schedule. They wake up early, they get the primary work in they need to do with no distractions. They have their designated blocks for recovery, eating windows, all of that. They plug in time for meditation or just alone time, just to sit there in their thoughts, to recalibrate whatever they're going to do. And they typically always have something they do before they transition to another role. Like, I always have the clap. If you look at his security cameras before I walk in from like the gym into creative or from creative into operations, if you pull up security cameras, you'll see me do it. I'll stop right at the threshold. I'll give myself one breath and I'll think real quick, like, who do I need to be when I walk through this door? Not the guy that I was in the gym. Like, so I stop right in the driveway, give myself a clap, quick little pep talk. Okay, let's go in, let's be present, and let's make sure I'm the version of me before I walk through the next threshold. Number one regret in life is not going pro early. When your final day comes and you hang up your hat one last time, you don't want to have any regrets. I am filled with regrets. The times where I was just going through the motions, like we were training just to train, like my mindset, my heart, the intent wasn't behind it. Those moments haunt me. And there's not years of that, but there are moments. There are moments where I know I was just going through the motions. I was just doing it just to do it because everybody else was. I wasn't really fully committed. Well, if I would have had the Steph Curry mindset, if I would have had the Kobe Bryant mindset right then at that moment, would I have taken it further? Yes. In that moment, I was just going with the flow. Those are the moments I regret. I wish I could go back and compile all those little moments where I was running at 75% and crank it to 110 just to see how much more I could have progressed. You want to be retired at 50, 60 years old, sitting on the porch swing, thinking about what you could have done? You can start. You can start right now. Start tomorrow. But you have to make the conscious decision. You have to really want to, because there's no gold medal. Nobody's going to come out and applaud you. And you're waking up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning just pouring into fitness, and you're a master of your craft, all the tools, all the things you have to be really, really good at. And you're just obsessed over it. No one sees you do it. No one ever walks up and he's like, John, like, great work, man. Like, really seeing you put in the extra hours, like, it's so motivating. When no one does that, do you still wake up and do it again the next day? And the next day. When you find that person, that's the guy you want to clone. He's doing the quiet hours, he's doing the cold, he's doing when it's wet, he's doing when it's tired, he's doing when he's had no sleep, he had a major fight with the wife, he's still going in grinding, trying to be a little bit better than he was the day before. Those are the people you want to mass produce. There's no hiding, there's no group mentality, it's your individual effort. Like, how well can you perform under extreme duress, not get flustered, not get frustrated, and how quick can you learn from all your mistakes? You only get to make a couple of them. If you make that same one 2 or 3 times, you're done. Sometimes it's one big mistake, you're gone. Like, something that I can chip away at, a level that I have to maintain, regardless of injury, regardless of age, body weight bench, pull-ups, broad jump, deadlifts, farmer's carry walks, 800-meter sprints, like all these different things. And it was really, if everybody in the tactical population could pass that test, are you in a better spot? 100%, because could they pass it now? If I went to every SWAT team in the country, everybody take that test, would they all pass it? No. Should they pass it? 100%. In a perfect world, they'd all hit the elite level. So I use myself as an example. Like, I am crippled, dude. Crippled. I'm still able to pass it. And I've been able to pass it since I was 17 years old. You should be able to pass that. If you do this job professionally, your physical vessel really, really matters. You have no idea how far your potential can actually go. And it's such a shame because you watch people waste it. Then they wake up, they're on the wrong side of 50 and the ride is over. It doesn't have to be. People do amazing things after 50. Amazing. Not a lot of people want to put any work ethic. So I'm trying to catch the kids when they're young, I'm trying to catch the 13, 14-year-olds. Like, if you want to be Kobe Bryant, you can do it right now. I promise you. Promise you. I've been surrounded by the best people on the planet in every discipline you can imagine. From fighting, skydiving, shooting, operating, basketball, football, baseball, everybody. My Rolodex is full of just ultra high performers, and their secret to success is all the same. Discipline, routine. That is all it is. If you just do that, if I would have grabbed you at 13 years old, like, you want to be a professional basketball player? Come live with me for 6 months. We would set you on a trajectory, on a pathway with a routine to where it's just you. How far can you live that routine? If I told you we're taking 500 shots every single day, rain or shine, we're never going to miss a day, would you stick to it? What if I made you stick to it? What if it became part of your routine that was so easy to maintain that you didn't even realize it was work? No, I wake up at 6 a.m. and I shoot this, it takes me an hour and a half and I'm done. Okay, then what? Then what? Just keep adding the routine. People can achieve greatness, they've just never seen the roadmap to do it, and now that I have, it's so simple to follow. It just is. You just have to have the passion and the discipline to actually execute it. Once you do, the world's your oyster, you can do anything. I want people to see it, man, because I live with a lot of regret. Even though I probably shouldn't, I do. I think about those moments where I just went through the motions, 75%, 80%, just, it's a Friday, yeah, I'm suiting up, yeah, we're doing the thing, but I'm not really in tune with it. I think back on those moments, like, what if? What if every single rep I ever did was with full intent? It was never a part-time mentality, it was always full-time, it was always that professional mentality. How far could I have gone? Farther than I did, for sure. I don't want anyone to be sitting on the porch swing on the wrong side of 40 going, I never hit my full potential. I look at everything in blocks of 20. First 20 years, you're under your parents' roof, you're living the system, you can't really do anything. It's really 20 to 40 where you can really progress. I'm outside of my parents' roof, living my own routine, making my own path in this world. How far can I take it? You're gonna have a lot of failures, a lot of success in that 20 to 40 range. Well, now what am I gonna do 40 to 60? Dump it all back into the family, try to build a dynasty. Then I'm really gonna try to relax and try to just enjoy my success from 60 to 80. 80 to 100 is not guaranteed, I think we all know that at this point, but I can maximize in 20-year blocks. So if I can set conditions now to where I hit 60 in a month, I've done everything I wanted to do. I put my family in a great spot, I've put people in a better spot, I'm in a great spot. Let's just enjoy it now. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do.
What makes a good man, I guess, would be the question.
I'm thinking back to when I was a little kid. If you would have asked me when I was a kid, I would have shown physical presence. Someone who's strong, somebody who's reliable, someone you know you can hide behind when everything else goes bad. Like they're a pillar of strength. To me, it usually starts with that. And I can feel that with my kids. Like when something goes bump in the middle of the night, what's the first thing you do? They run behind me, as you should, right? Mm-hmm. Like I am here to protect you. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, are you kind? Not nice, but are you kind? Like, do you genuinely care? Like, do I want to make you better than me? Do I put you before I do myself? Are you moldable? Can you mold your surroundings? Or are you square peg, round hole? Nope, you're all just gonna have to succumb to who I am. To me, that's not a role model. It's someone who can almost be a chameleon. They can fit in, they can naturally take over the order of things and elevate the entire group from within, no matter what group it is. I've seen that. So the physical presence, being kind, being humble, like the same person you look up to, if you had that as a brother, if you had that as a best friend, if you had that through every different aspect of your life, would they be a benefit? Yeah, that's a really good person to model yourself after. You just are, like my grandfather was like that, my dad's side. He was like the Dos Equis guy, the most interesting dude you've ever met, but he was kind, he was humbled, he was a pillar in the whole family, and it's like, well, if you had more people like him around you, would you be better? Yes. To me, that's a good role model. It doesn't have to be the biggest guy, the strongest guy, the most successful, the most wealthy, the most well-spoken. When he walks into a room, is he a thermostat or is he a thermometer? One tells the temperature, one controls it. I need a thermostat. I need someone who's going to control the temperature of the room and be able to redirect it to benefit everybody. Not just somebody who walks in and cranks it to 85, now we're all sweating. Somebody who feels the temperature of the room, they can subtly make adjustments to it, just off their presence. To me, that's a role model. 50,000 Michael Jordans running around. Sure, yeah, in every walk of life. That's just going to elevate greatness. Cool. Do I wish I had 50,000 my grandfathers running around? Yeah, I do. Do I wish I had 50,000 Barretts running around? Yes, I do. Jay Cowles, would you take 50,000 of him? Yes, I'd take 50,000 of him. So I think he's a good role model. Even if it's a peer-to-peer level. I've had guys that were below me that I looked up to. I've had guys way below me that I looked up to, just by how they navigated human terrain. Just how they walked into the room, it's like, man, I know you've only been here for a cup of coffee, but every time I see you, I feel better. I feel more secure, I feel more confident, I feel like we can get through anything. It's like, that's not gonna stop right there. You're just gonna keep getting better and better and better. Yeah, are you clonable? Probably one of the number one things. Do I wish I had more of you? If you say yes, that's a pretty good example. It's going on the days you didn't want to go. Going on the days you were in double cast. You know you shouldn't be skating, but you're gonna push anyway. Breaking your feet, just taping them up, still riding. Don't want to get surgery, don't want to be put in a boot, you just suck it up. It's like pushing through the injuries. I started doing that long before it was a smart thing to do, and I've been doing that my whole life. Shoulders dislocate, pop it right back in, I don't care. Break this, tear that, stitch, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I'll just push through it because I'm so passionate about whatever that thing is. If you're obsessed and you have the discipline to keep leaning into that, you can do the most amazing things. Just not a lot of people want to take that step forward. They're so risk adverse because they don't want to fail. They don't want to fail publicly, so they never really do it. They just back off and they coast in like second gear. I'm trying to show people like you can take whatever your thing is and make it your ultimate thing. That really sets the foundation for the rest of your life. Like, what am I doing now? What's my formula? What's my daily routine? If I close out this chapter and open up a new one, will that same model of me be successful in my next chapter? It should be. I should be running a universal formula. A couple months ago, I had the opportunity to go talk to the Houston Rockets. And Kevin Durant just surpassed Michael Jordan, 5th-time All-Scorer in the NBA. He's a freak. But if you look at him, Michael Phelps, Tiger Woods, the greatest to do anything, and now I know it's true. If I would have given Michael Jordan a golf club at 5 years old, you'd still know who Michael Jordan is. If you would have given Tiger Woods a baseball bat, you'd still know who that is. If Michael Phelps would have never found a swimming pool and would have been on a snowboard in Colorado, you would still know that name. Excellence finds a way to be excellent. And you know, when they have the passion, they have the purpose, they have the drive, and really the discipline and the dedication to show up on the days they don't want to go, that's where they unlock level 2, and that's why it's so inspiring to see. Pull out the culture, see how the guys are, see what the greatest guys do, mirror them. Live that same routine. Is this maintainable? Can I live this for 20 years? I can. I wake up at 5 a.m., I do an hour lift 5 days a week, hit the flat range once a week, I do kill house runs with the boys, we're doing this job, this is my hours of operation. What do you want to be the best at? What do you want your title? Like we talked about, I wanted the title of being a professional skateboarder. Okay, well, if I didn't have anything else, I didn't have to worry about mortgage, rent, car insurance, medical, any of that. If I could just live in a box with everything to my disposal, how far would I take it? Really far, the entire way. Okay, well, who would you mirror? I'd pick my favorite skateboarder and I'd live his routine. How many hours a day is he skating? Who are the people he's around? Where does he travel to get influence from other people, other styles, all these different things? It's really just maximizing your opportunity on whatever you know your true thing is. If you scrub out everything else, if I wanted to be the world's best basketball player, what would I do? I'd cut out all the distractions and I would adopt a routine that allows me the opportunity to capitalize every single day to make myself better. It'd be the only thing in my orbit. Everything I would digest, everything I would input, stuff I watch, the stuff I don't watch, the music, the people I surround myself with, the work routine, diet, sleep, recovery, all of it would go into there. And you think about the guys who have done it better than anybody else. I think about Cristiano Ronaldo. He is an amazing soccer player. If you look at his life, you look at his routine, it is dialed. He'll live to be 150. Everything is about that one thing, but he's also a great representative of it. When you think about soccer, you think about Ronaldo, you think about Messi, you think about Beckham. They are great stewards of the brand. If everybody takes that same thing, there's an ownership and accountability that comes with being a professional because you are a direct representation of that thing. Every little kid that sees David Beckham, what do they see him as? A male model, a guy that married a Spice Girl? No, they see him as one of the greatest football players who's ever lived. What do they want to be? They want to be like David Beckham. Do you want to do the same routine as David Beckham? Or do you just want to wear his jersey? Very different. If you want to walk 1,000 miles in a shoe, you got to start with the first step. He's laid out the roadmap. How many hours a day is he practicing? So much more than you. You have the opportunity. All you need is a ball. Not a lot of people are willing to do it. So you can scrub out all the distractions. What do you want to be known for? I want to be the best cardiac surgeon in the world. You're gonna have to pour a lot of time and attention to that. And then at a certain point, you're going to want to be a professional husband and a professional father. Scrub out being a thoracic surgeon, a cardiac surgeon, whatever. I just want to be the best husband. If I had to do nothing else, I wake up at 6 a.m. and that's the only thing I have to do, how well would I do it? I'd be amazing. I do it at full value. Well, you can't. You only got 25% of your time. What are you going to do? I'm going to maximize that 25% like it's 100%. I'm going to power that down. Well, you got to be a dad too. Okay. Then I guess I'm going to have to break it up. 50% to the job, 25% for my wife, 25% for the kids. Now I just work on dials, not switches. But just being present in the moment, but being a good representative of what it wants to be. I think we talked about it. If there was a lazy Susan, the Superdome, one representative from every job in the world, you get to stand up there, and we all have a vote. Police officers. What's he look like? What's he sound like? Is it male? Is it female? How tall? How muscular? What do their PT scores look like? How's their interaction? Is that the person you want to drop into a clone machine and hit go and mass produce them? If everybody took that same ownership and accountability, that is in essence being a pro. I'm waking up every day, full representation of the culture I'm trying to build. Being a Navy SEAL. What do they look like? What do they sound like? How do they project? What's their confidence level like? What do those hard skills look like? What do the soft skills look like? How do they make the room feel when you walk in? Right? Is it a guy you want to mass produce or is it not? If you take it like that, it's very different. Waking up every day, no different than wearing the t-shirt. Does that t-shirt represent this group? No, take it off. Okay. Does that email you sent out represent the group? Doesn't, don't ever do it again. Okay. Slowly but surely, you'll start to be more accountable of everything you do and you'll start to think right before you press send, right before you slide it over your head, is this an individual over the group? Like, am I being an individual right now, or does this directly represent my group in a positive way? And if it doesn't, you'll naturally just stop doing that. Drinking a 12-pack and driving home does make me a better cop? No. Does it make me a better husband? No. Make me a better father? No. Then why are you doing it? I don't have a reason. Exactly. Individual needs above needs of the group. Stop doing that. Okay. Well, if you want to be the best cop in the world, what do you need to be good at? Lay out the 5 key things you have to be good at and chip away at those every single day. Just live the routine. Live it. Once you string them all along, you've got such a baseline level of experience and knowledge. It's undeniable you are who you say you are. What if every single rep I ever did was with full intent? It was never a part-time mentality. It was always full-time. It was always that professional mentality. How far could I have gone? Farther than I did, for sure. I don't want anyone to be sitting on the port swing on the wrong side of 40 going, I never hit my full potential.
A lot of people say they want to be great, but they're not willing to make the sacrifice necessary to achieve greatness. They have other concerns, whether important or not, and they spread themselves out. That's totally fine. After all, greatness is not for everybody. DJ Shipley said not going pro was one of his biggest regrets. So if there's one thing I want you guys to take from this video, is that go pro today. I think that people think that you need like this big moment in your life in order to get to the next level. I honestly think people use that as an excuse. They have to, this big win, and it requires so much effort that I need it to succeed. I think that's just an excuse. I think that really it's just the small steps, the small micro wins that you need to do every day in order to achieve that big win. Drop a daily habit in the comment section that you guys are working on. So for me, I struggle to get up early, I'm going to be honest, and I will set my alarm at 7 a.m. And, I'll get up, but then I go, I don't actually have to be at work till 8, so I'll just chill in bed for a little bit. And then that normally makes me get up at 7:30, 7:45, and then I'm rushing to get my teeth brushed. I'm rushing to, get all my, my clothes ready. It just puts me on a bad path for that day. And I get through the day fine, and I'm a hard worker, but you know, it's something that I can easily set up, which is, you know, just get up when the alarm goes off. So that's going to be my goal, my small habit I'm going to work on. So drop a habit that you guys are working on, and maybe we can all help each other out and try and find other habits that could be helpful for us all to try. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. There's a lot more to come. And again, as always, we get these motivational speeches, all this footage from our main channel and our interview channel. MulliganBrothers Interviews is where you see the DJ Shipleys, the Xiang Yis. There's a lot more to come. So if you like any of the motivational speeches in these videos, all this content will be found on that page, MulliganBrothers Interviews, run by my brother Joe Mulligan. Same with the footage and other content. We make documentaries out of this footage, so that'll be on the main channel. We recently just released the Kyle Morgan documentary, so if you haven't seen that, check that out. It's done very well. And some of this footage of DJ hasn't been seen before. And there's going to be much more seen in the documentary, so make sure to keep an eye out for it on the main channel. If you want to support the channel, just subscribe, click the notification. If you want to support us beyond just subscribing, we have a Patreon, and you guys can, we release like extra content, so like you'll see us, you know, shooting guns with DJ Shipley, or well, we shoot a lot of guns with a lot of other people because they are military, a lot of them. But we just do extra content, and you know, you'll get hours of footage that no one will ever see. So if you want to check that stuff out, go ahead, subscribe to our Patreon. We also have some merch left. So we have some Inspired Change shirts, some Not a Journals, and Memento, I can never say this word, but Memento Mori posters. So if you're into Stoicism, check that out. If you're interested in Stoicism, my brother William Mulligan runs the Everyday Stoic, so check him out. He releases a lot of Stoicism. He's also just started live streaming, so whenever you might see, I think it's around 7 to 8 p.m. GMT, so UK time, but a lot of times he will be live streaming where he just goes to Stoicism but other topics, so check him out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's more to come, and I hope you're making changes in your life, however small or big. So inspire change.